Hi everybody, in this video we are going to talk about the 5 best digital marketing books. These books can help you in so many ways. For example, it can help you to understand the human psychology, why human behave in a certain way, what are those things which influence other people to make a buying decision, or it can help you in to make an offer that people feel stupid to say no. So all these books I have personally read it, and I'm also applying in my business, and I am seeing a result which is like amazing. So not just reading them, it's not like you just read them in one time and then you're gonna get everything out of it. It's going to be like your practical tips. I have gone through with these books like 2 times or 3 times, and every time if I get stuck somewhere, I personally use them and see how these books can get me out of there. One thing more, these books are written by the professionals, like they are working in the industry, they are making an impact in the online community and in digital marketing. So I think if we can apply it to the maximum level, these can give us the better result in the long time. At the end of the day, if you're gonna read it just for the sake of reading, it's not gonna do anything. As one of my mentors said, it is worth reading a one books like a 10 times rather than reading a 10 mediocre books. Okay, the first book is by Russell Brunson, which called .com Secret. The book tells about how you can create a successful online business, and it can also help us to find out how to make a effective sales funnel, attract a target traffic, and convert visitor into the paying customer. In this book, personally, what I found out, okay, if you don't know who are you targeting, or let's say if you are targeting everyone, then you are not targeting anyone. So the one thing this book gives me, that you need to find out who are your dream customer and who you are going to target, because that way what you can do, you can make a compelling offer to them, so you can speak in their own language. So that's the best thing to do in any business, because if you don't know who are you going after, or who are your target customer, it is very hard to communicate with your customer. Because in this crowd marketplace, if you're not sure who is your target market, you're gonna miss all the time, you're going to waste the budget. Also, you wouldn't be able to provide a value to your dream customer. So that's the one thing I got out of from this book. Plus there is a other things like how to make a sales funnel, how to create a value ladder, so that customer are keep getting more and more from you as a online business. So that's the one of the best book which I think everyone must have in their bookshelf, so that they can read or they can study these books. These books are not just books to read, these books are to study them on regular basis, and then make a checklist of them, how you are going to put these books in action. So this is the first book, .com Secret by Russell Brunson. The second book is by Robert Cialdini, Influence. This is one of the best book ever written on human psychology, and this books talk about how this psychology principle is influence a person to make a decision in their life. And knowingly or unknowingly, whatever has written in this books make a perfect sense. If you understand the principle which has been described in this book, you can see in your surrounding how those big marketing companies are influencing us to make a decision, or make a buying decision, or influencing or selling us the thing which we don't even want it. And this book is all about all those principles. This book is divided into 6 key principles, which is reciprocity, commitment, consistency, social proof, and liking, authority, and scarcity. And all these 6 principle works all together in influencing the other person. And people who are using to their advantage, they know how to use them, like big marketing companies or any other a good marketer is using in their in their copy, in their landing pages, on their product pages. So you can see that even a board saying which is a 50% off, or how when the company say okay, limited time offer, or when someone says only 10 left in the stock, hurry up, or 20% limited time sale. This is all comes from this books. Like, I'm not saying coming from this book explain how this psychology principle works on it. Either we can use it ethically, because the one thing the author talk about, these principle can be used unethically, and we people can manipulate other people as well with the help of these principle which has been described in this book. But on the other hand, you can use it ethically and make as much money as you want in digital marketing. So I think this is the one of the best book. So understanding these books and plus putting into the practice, it can be a killer from my perspective. I have already read this one 4 to 5 times, which we use all the principle ethically whenever we are doing a marketing. But I think this is the one of the best book which you must read. Okay, the third book is A Expert Secret by Russell Brunson. This book is all about personal branding, how you can make your personal brand, how you can lead the people with your personal branding, and then share your unique knowledge, your unique passion, and then make a personal brand out of it. Okay, and it tells us how to tell a storytelling, and how to, and what is the importance of a personal brand. So if you're looking up to make your own personal brand, and in this online digital marketing world, you need to have a personal brand, because that way people can get more connected with your own brand. And then when you show the expertise, okay, where you coming from and what you know about that particular product or service which you are advertising or selling, they feel more connected. When people feel more connected, and they feel more relaxed when they are buying from you, because you already preaching them, or you already showing them what sort of expertise you have. So this book helps us. So how, if someone is already expert in their respective field, how they can use the tips and tricks which has been mentioned in this book and make their own personal brand. At the end of the day, we want to be known, we want to be a famous. But if you want to be known or famous in what you do best, I think that's the best thing to do. So if you want to do that one, so this book can help you. Expert Secret by Russell Brunson. Fourth book is by Robert Cialdini, which is Persuasion, and this is the extended version of the book called Influence. This book teach you how to convince or influence other, or think or act in a certain way. It provides strategy, technique to effectively communicate and persuade people to agree with your idea, buy your product or your service. So as I said before, the book which was Influence, that it has gone more deeper on those psychology principle. Like one of the main the concept which I like in this book is called priming. Like if you are going to sell someone, you want to prime them up, like you want to set the stage for what are you going to sell. Otherwise, if you going to like put your offer without priming your audience, or creating a battlefield or a field for that particular offer, you wouldn't be as successful as if you use the thing called priming. So this book has those kind of strategy and the techniques which has been described in depth in this book. So I think this is the best one to have in your bookshelf and study them. Not read it, study. That's how I am doing it. Like, it's a bit hard to read and hard to understand. It's not like that you're going to read 30 pages in a 30 minute. It require a thinking. It makes you stop or make you to think while you are reading it. So I think that's how the good books are. They, from my personal perspective, I like to read the books. Like, we set up the target, like I'm gonna read a 50 books or 60 books, but what's the point? what's the point if the books cannot change your life? So I think read it or study that book, which can like revolutionize the way you think about the marketing. Okay. And again, it more you're gonna learn, the more you're gonna understand, the more you're gonna apply the principle has been explained in this book, the more your marketing or your influence going to get better, and end of the day you will be making more money than you can imagine. Yep. Okay, the fifth and the last book is one of my favorite, Alex Hormozy. He's all over the internet at the moment, and I think the way he provide the value, I think no one is doing it, even if oneself want to do it. And the tagline over here is how to make an offer so good people feel stupid saying no. That's the one of that's explain the whole book in these words. If somebody say explain this book in a, let's say, in one word or one line, I think that's the line. Make offer so good people feel stupid saying no. And Hormozy has used a very simple language, as we say, right, in a way that 5-year-old can understand. So this book is like that. So it has explained everything, like, okay, how to enhance your offer, how to create your offer, how to set up the pricing, how to execute everything, what are the scarcity, what is the urgency, what is the bonuses, what is the guarantee or naming convention for your offer. So okay, so let's say if you have read this book, if you have read this book, if you have, let's say you have read this one, influence, and then you have this one, .com secret. So what is happening here, because Hormozy has already read this book, he has studied them, and whatever the best idea or how to simplify all those books, that's one book. So that's the one book explaining every single this books. So let's say if you don't want to read this one, you are not interested, you are not have time, okay, put this one away, pick this one, and then study. And if you want to go deep in one particular subject of, let's say you want to explore what is scarcity, or what is the social proof, what is the authority, or what do you call reciprocity, or what is liking, you can dig deep into that. Okay. And then if you don't have a time to read all those other books, pick this one, just please pick this one, and then you can see wonder happening in your offer. And there is a new book coming which is from Alex Hormozy, which I will be dropping the link, called 100 Million Leads, which is another, I'm 100% sure that it's going to be a massive hit for Alex Hormozy, and I'm gonna get it, that one. So that's it from my side, from the book perspective. You can study them and then put into the perspective how you can read them, or how you can make an action point for those particular books, and then put it in your marketing. So if you have find the value out of this video, please like and share, and then I will see you in the next video. Until then, thank you very much.